Alright, we're just gonna go through one operations on the Empire's Edge map. We're gonna just fast forward the Montagrappa last section, and we're gonna concentrate on tanks. In the beginning as a side gunner. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit with this thing. You can see there's not much you can do if your tanker is a little bit ADHD. The thing with the tanks, and the landship in particular, is that people are just riding them either everything but stable, meaning while you're moving, no one else is really capable of aiming at anything. But also, if you stay all the way in the back, your side gunners cannot shoot at anything. That is problematic too. So what we just saw on here is biggest mistake that people do is leaving a tank. Happens all the time. I don't know why they believe that they're gonna survive outside a tank when everyone is throwing grenades at the tank, but whatever. So that's why I usually spawn with a repair tool right into tanks, because you know you can take them over. It happens. So that happened here. The mortar landship has a very limited use in that it is good against stationary weapons and other tanks if they get spotted. The good thing about it is that, or the number one tactic I would suggest is that you mortar the enemy tank and then pull right up to it if you have side gunners who can finish it off. Because with the new landship, the reload time between the mortars, who are now anti-tank mortars, is so long that the other tank can basically do a round of operations if it's not under pressure. But I'll not gonna have an example for this right now here. What I do is actually quite mediocre tanking, to be honest. We're staying a little bit back because we know that there's a tank hunter somewhere, and so we're not gonna get too engaged in the beginning. That's what we hit me right there. 125, another 25. There shouldn't be a field gun, and there isn't. But luckily I have a sentry side gunner, whatever, who took him out for me. So now we could engage a little bit deeper down the bridge. This is one of the things of the Empire's Edge map. They can pretty much come and engage you from any side, or you can run into a tank mine. So that's that. Spawning into another tank. That's a tank hunter. So I'll go to see, try help them. I mean, that is free now. Oh, there is the tank that he disabled before. I'm not shooting at it. I would say that is reparation for me. Almost died, but I didn't. And this is why we don't leave a tank. Let's make it drive ready. Boop, boop, boop. Safety. And now I would usually move the tank to a position from where side gunners have a chance, but as you can see, I'm encountering infantry pretty much all the time, which is problematic in the mortar land ship is really a movable heavy machine gun that I would, for example, position up the hill, except I don't see any of our soldiers there, so I probably would sit right next to a scout spawn point of the enemy. And there's no spawning going on. And I see there's another tank hunter kit available for them, so that's why I'll stayed on this side of the hill, which is admittedly not the very best use of this tank for my team, but on the other hand they don't spot anything either, so I'm just fending off whatever an infantry comes and tries to engage, which is quite a lot. And on the other side, that means that these are not in any capture area for the objective. So maybe that's a strategy, sort of infuriate the opposing team and lure them away from the actual objectives. But not really what I was actually going for. There we see a tank hunter on action. Or a tank hunter plane, but I suggest not, because he just shut out spot flares. So, looking at that example, I am moving slightly back and try to find him, and as I thought, he is somewhere up there. So, at this point I'm just pulling back from all that crap. You see that myself, I just got to be a spawn point for everyone else because they're super afraid to dying in this tank, which, well, frankly I should. Fixing this up. And we'll see what we can do. Re-engage. There's another land ship. That's what I mean with effective against tanks. No, I'm not pulling up to it because I'm still kind of like that. By the time there was another artillery truck, which I didn't got. And now we are in the next section. So, I saw someone going in there, so I'm just keep shooting at it until like some assault gets the hint, but it took a while. Yeah, that was actually already on the map, he's just vanished now. It's probably also a mortar land ship doing the same thing that I just did, you know, putting up the smoke and then gone from the map. If you see in there, on the map there's another tank hunter kit. So, we're not gonna get to any close combat. No. Haven't taken that out. I'm gonna repair all the shit from the assaults. Pulling up. Now, this is a position that you can work with. Basically, I'm only trying to get the field gun out. Because if you look at the mini-map, you see that the field gun is red when it fires. It has this light blue color if it's just a field gun that everyone can occupy. Interestingly enough, when it's just vanished from the map, it means that there is an enemy soldier behind it. So if you know where it is and there's nothing on the map, then that's why. Trying to take that out. You saw the other artillery truck that's now empty. If no one takes it, I'm afraid someone else is gonna take it. So now the field gun is there. So we took the tank that was standing there. And now there was something. Yes. So now we're gonna pull up and just hoping and assuming that the tank hunter is already dead, because getting slightly low on soldiers. There is another, and there's stuff coming from the back, so we're just gonna be desperate and trying to protect that. That is the tank hunter. It gets me from the side, pretty sure. So I'm gonna die. Taking this, getting that tech guy out. Fucked by a repair tool. That's a new one. Well, all in all, not that bad. Yeah, that's how you basically spent the entire game in a tank without ever having spawned as a tanker. So we're gonna skip ahead and look at the stats or the results. $9,500 is okay, I guess. For a tanker, it's actually not very good, but then again, a lot of tank hunters. So, some ribbons, not that much. Then, for the highlights, of course not, because they didn't do much. See, support score. There's no tanking score. Death ratio, logically. And yeah, top 10.